Hey everyone, how's it going? I figured it's time for another VR. This one is Paranormal Tag by kaykaywitch. Yeah, kaykaywitch, yeah, that's it. Question 1. Scariest experience. For me, scariest experience, My scariest experience. I don't know, that's really actually kind of a tough one. I can't really think of my scariest experience. I can think of, stuff like my worst experience or what have you. But, Well, I don't know, I guess I could say when I was 14, me and a buddy of mine, we were around a graveyard, and he was helping me with some stuff, and we heard this noise, and he ran. I stayed to see what it was. I never did see a face to it. I just kept hearing noises. And to this day, actually, there's a bug on my arm. To this day, that it's like 10 years later. I actually did a video about this. I'll post a link to it in the spirit box below. Yeah, you like that. It's spirit box now. But 10 years later, I still hear the noise every so often. And so I don't know if you'd call that paranormal or just some kind of animal. Question number 2. Hold on, I have to get my notes started again. Question number 2. Ever experience anything other than a ghost? And I can honestly say yes. I was over at a friend's house, and actually no, there's several occasions that I've experienced things other than a ghost. I'll just name a few. I was over at a friend's house, and I was doing an EVP session and taking some photos and things like that. I've actually got quite a few scratches. I've still got the photos on my laptop if I can ever get my laptop to stay on long enough. I believe it was a demonic force. It just didn't feel welcoming. Also, one night I went on a walk, and like halfway down the path, after walking off my road, and then I turned right, start walking down the rest of the road, there was this shadowy shape. I want to say it was a wolf or maybe a coyote, I'm not really sure. At least the shadow of one, and it was sitting and it was staring at me, and it had glowing red eyes. And something told me just to turn back, I started to walk closer to it, but the closer I got, the worse the vibe felt, and the energy, even, in the woods, I was like, well, you know what, I really should turn back, and so I did. After that, I've actually had a couple dreams about it, so I'm not really sure what it was or why I had those dreams. And, let me see. Ever experienced anything other than a ghost? There's that, there's the other. There's actually been several occasions, but that's just to name a few. Question number 3. How old were you when you had your first experience? I want to say I was 5, almost 6. I was in elementary school, kindergarten, and it was just right after my grandpa's dad passed away. So my great-grandpa, I was in the kitchen/living room area in the house, and I happened to look up above the sink and the refrigerator. There was this white mist, and it wasn't hot, it wasn't, some kind of, it didn't have anything to do with heat, the weather, yada, yada, yada. Anyways, it was just kind of circling, whatever, up in the air, and then it kind of just dissipated or evaporated or whatever. I don't know if it was just because I wanted it to be something else or not, but I felt that it was my great-grandpa, and to this day, I still feel that. Don't ask me why. It's just how I feel about it. Question number 4. Can you speak, see, or hear them? I hear them regularly. The area that I live on is pretty haunted. I hear things come through the TV. I hear it on the cell phone. Hell, I hear it when I'm checking the wood stove. Yeah. Let me see. What was it? Do I see them? Yeah, sometimes. I don't want to say anything psychically or not, but I see them often, and I speak to them. Yeah, I speak to them regularly. Sometimes with a digital recorder, and other times if I'm out walking and I feel it, I just ask it to leave me alone and all. So yeah. Question 5: does it run in your family? I personally want to say yes. Even though my mom, my sisters, and my grandma would like to say, that it doesn't exist, that it's all in my head, and, they're trying to look for logical explanations, they get the same vibes and stuff as I do, and so does my dad, and, well, that's really all I could say about that. Oh, also, just a side note, I guess this kind of goes with scariest experience, so we're kind of backing up a little bit. One night I was laying in bed trying to go to sleep. I wasn't tired or anything, so I was, trying to force myself, tossing and turning and everything. And all of a sudden, actually, right where I'm standing on my porch, and I'm using my porch light right up there, to light up the video. But anyways, I was laying down facing the wall in my room, and right outside my door, I heard, well, it don't look like anybody's living here in this mess. Like someone was having a conversation with someone else. So, like, my heart stopped because I wasn't expecting it. I grabbed a flashlight. I ran out here. I looked around, and I said, hello? Hello, is anybody there? I went outside to the front yard. I was looking to see if anybody had driven off. I was listening for a vehicle. I was looking for car lights. And then I actually went into the house, banged on my grandma's door, and asked her if anybody had showed up and left because, I heard someone talking. And she got kind of mad at me, told me to shut the hell up and let her go back to sleep and go to my room. But, so I don't want to say that it's a scary experience. It was just more or less unexpected, and my heart actually stopped. And to this day, I don't know. Like, I've never heard it before. I've not heard that voice before. I don't know. It's really hard to explain, it's late right now. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm wore out. I've worked my ass off, and this is as good as it's going to get for right now. So anyways, thank you for watching, and blessed be.